my dear students. This is Shravan sir, and today we will be dealing with the same topic that we were doing last week and the previous week, that is direct and indirect speech. Okay, this is the last class on direct and indirect speech, so that's why I have come up with the revision kind of a work. And after this one, I will be giving you all the answers of the last week's questions that I supplied to you, and your work will be to correct all those answers which you have done in your copies. Alright, so that's why I have come up with the revision work to make you understand how you can change the direct speech into indirect speech, and sometimes it can be vice versa also, from indirect speech to direct speech. Alright, so let's start. I have come up with the definitions so that it will be easy for you to remember what is direct speech and what is indirect speech. And the first thing I have marked out here is number one as direct speech. So it goes this way. When the actual word is quoted, alright, it is called direct speech. When the actual word is quoted. And I have given an example out here. Ram said, I am very busy. And when I say this one, Ram said, I have given out here comma, I have open inverted comma out here, and then I have written the word actually spoken by Ram. I am very busy now. Alright, actual word of Ram is quoted out here. Okay, so let's see the definition of indirect speech. We may report what he said without quoting his exact word. When the exact word is not quoted, we call it an indirect speech. What he said, we can say it in the same form without the inverted commas. Alright, so that is called indirect speech. Alright, so example, Ram said that he was very busy then. There are no commas, no inverted commas, alright, but something we have inserted in between. As I have already told you when I started this direct and indirect speech portion, in the video I had made a kind of a miniature, and through that I have tried to explain it to you. When the person tries to imitate the words and tries to tell it to some other third person, then it becomes a reported speech, which I had already told you, and the reported speech will be most of the time in the past tense. Alright, so I have given you a few more points out here regarding the same example, which you need to be very careful, and you have to pay attention when you do that. Alright, you have to pay attention in these two sentences. Alright, number one, conjunction that is used before the indirect speech. Now, if you see out here, Ram said, comma, open inverted comma, I am very busy now. Alright, that is not there at all. But here in the sentence, if you see, Ram said that. The first thing that we have used is that. This is number one. Okay, that. That's why it comes in number one. Conjunction that is used before the indirect speech. Okay. Now number two, pronoun. Pronoun I is changed to he. I is changed to he. Now you see the pronoun that is used in the direct speech, that is I, which is changed into he. That comes immediately after that. This is number 2 point. Alright, he. Okay. Now the third thing that you need to remember is the verb am, which is a helping verb. The verb am is changed to was. Am is a present form, okay, and was is a past form. Okay, so this is what you need to remember. Now see, I am. Okay, I am, that is direct speech, okay, which is changed into was. This is our third change that is taking place out here in the sentence. Okay, this is the third change. And number 4, we have the last change, that is the adverb. The definition of adverb is something is added to the verb is what? Adverb. So the adverb now, which is in the direct speech, busy now. Okay, busy now is changed into then. See, Ram said that he was very busy. Then this is the fourth change that is taking place in this sentence. Okay. So your job when you do this kind of exercises is to remember which pronoun is used and how you can change that. Okay, and last week when I have given you exercise, there were only few questions where the that is inserted in between. Otherwise, that is not at all inserted. It doesn't mean that you have to use that all the time. Okay, so please remember when you have to use that and when you have to omit that. That is the second point that you need to remember. And you have to always see the verb. If the verb is in the present form, you have to make it into past form. For example, if is there, then you have to make it was. If your verb is in the present form, like play is there, you have to make it played. Alright? So this is what you need to change. And adverb, sometimes you need to change now into then. Yesterday become the day before. Tomorrow will become the day after. This is the few things that you need to remember. Alright? And when we do the exercise, you will be clear with all these kind of points. I think this video will help you. And this time I am not going to give you any exercises, but I will be giving you all the answers of the questions that I supplied to you last week. And I hope that will help you a lot. Thank you and have a nice day.